Hey guys, welcome to lesson 7. So one thing I forgot to mention in in lesson 6 was the length of time to read this. All I did here was to figure that out in case you wanted to use this some other time. Is just highlight all the text that people have to read, and then if you go to words2time.com, it's kind of a free tool. You can just let me show you here. I just paste in, like it says, paste in text from your document for auto counting, and then it gives you 3 different options for reading speed. 130 words a minute is pretty average. So I'm just going to say 21 minutes. It's actually a lot longer than I would have ever thought. So no, just quickly do that here. Not that like it's really a huge deal to have that, but it almost gives like the immediate impression that it's a really good piece of content just because it's filled with a lot of stuff. So if you want to update the date, you can to make it more relevant. To me, June 10th is good enough. What else? So we're gonna move into getting into the last 2 autoresponder emails here before I actually start setting up some ads. So what I'm going to first do, though, is set up a link redirect tool so that I'm not putting their URLs for my affiliate link into an email. Because first of all, I want to be able to have control over where I redirect people to even a year from now. And if for some reason this link changes and I have that link in 100 places inside of an autoresponder sequence, I want to be able to just change it once. So that's the first reason. The second reason is maybe there deceptive affiliates that have been spamming this link out to people, affiliatebootcamp.com, and then got this domain put on a block list or a gray list for email. So I don't want that affecting my deliverability. I want to use my own domain. So there's a free tool called short.io. It is a paid tool, but their free plan is all you need. You can get 5 custom domains set up in here. It's kind of like Bitly, where you can create a link, like take your affiliate link and turn it into a custom branded link that will just redirect straight to your affiliate link. And then we can put this link inside of the emails. So, like I said, free account's all you need. I'm already logged into one of my accounts. I have a couple here. So what we need to do first is add a new domain. So we'll go add domain. I already have my own, so I'll add my own. And what I'm going to do is set up a subdomain in Cloudflare for this, and it's just going to be go.thedollarupdate.com. So go is going to be my subdomain, thedollarupdate.com, and this is a empty short domain, subdomain just for links. So do that, click add domain. Then they're going to spit out a whole bunch of stuff. Let's see. Why am I not seeing? Oh, okay. They changed this. There used to be that you had to set up an A record, not a C name. So that's actually easier. So I need to set up a new C name, named Go, and point it to cname.short.io. I'll hit copy that, go to Cloudflare, DNS, add record, cname, go, and then paste. And I can't remember if this proxy needs to be turned on or off. I don't know if it says that. I think it needs to be off. But for right now, I'm going to leave it on. After you've done this, like it says it might take 1 to 2 hours. They will notify you by email once you do. I'm going to open this and just see, because if proxy needs to be off, then it's going to take even longer than it should, and I don't want it to. Cloudflare, blah, blah, blah. Okay, I don't think that they turned off. No, it's currently on, I think. This just looks like the same article. Oh, this is just telling you how to set up your actual domain on. See here. Click on the yellow, they're not yellow, they're orange, but whatever. To enable DNS only, that's what I thought, but I'm not sure if it's different with a CNAME, but it's right here, and turn that off, save. All right. So I'm just looking at my phone, sorry. Did get an email from short.io. Your domain is configured now, and that was actually a minute ago before I turned off proxy, so we'll see. I'm not sure if it'll matter a whole bunch, but all right. So what I'm going to do first is just get my affiliate link for this first one. It's going to be the first email. Copy, and then we're going to paste it right there, and it'll automatically pull up a box. So the slug you can change if you want to. I'm going to call it Affiliate Bootcamp. We'll do AB-Summit and then save. Copy the link. See if it works. Yep. Cool. All right. So now I'm going to make, I'm going to do email number 1 here. I'm just going to do actually both emails before I add them in. We'll go to drafts, create a message. So you're basically going to watch me do a, from scratch email here. Not, I didn't say write. Because like I said before, I typically barely ever just sit down and write a blank email. I create emails. Change that to 18, comma, pay. And what I'm going to do is actually start with one of these emails. I might just pull pieces from both. I already have my subject line, remember, from it was in my welcome email. I'm going to copy that over from my notepad file here before I forget about that. Okay. So I like this one more. Doesn't mean I'm going to use the whole thing, but I am going to bring it all over here so that I can figure out from here what I want to do. And make sure you keep your same sign-off line. I always add some white space below. It drives me crazy when it's not formatted. If I can't, I need it to be broken up line by line so that I can pay attention to what I'm supposed to be paying attention to. Okay. So, a couple things right out of the gate. I'm not going to mention ClickFunnels anywhere for a few reasons. One, probably the most important, is people in the marketing community know what ClickFunnels is at this point. They've heard a lot of it before. It doesn't mean that they've seen this offer, which is why I'm like totally fine promoting it, but I don't want anybody to immediately dismiss it as something that they would never do or don't want to do or have seen before. Any of those reasons. I want them, the point of an email is to get somebody to click. You should never be selling them in an email. They don't need all the details, which is what they're doing here. I'm going to end up deleting some of this stuff. The point of the email, subject line, the point of the subject line is to get them to open. The point of the email is to get them to click. The point of the sales page is to get them to buy, which as an affiliate, you have no control over. You just drive traffic. So I don't need to give them a bunch of stuff. It's almost better if I hold back some of it, especially since these are free offers. It's even better that I don't need to provide the really good content in the email, because the thing I'm giving them or telling them to do for free is good. That's good value. It's free. There are literally no strings attached. Sure, there are offers they can buy, and then I will get a commission. But the point of the email is to just get them to click. So now I can take out a lot of this and keep it super curious and make them click to figure out what it is. That's really the best way to put it. There's just a random capital A there. All right. So remember, start with the subject line always. I don't really like their subject lines. First of all, 2 of the 3 say ClickFunnels. This is not. It's just not good copy. Who cares that an interview series is starting this weekend? That's not a benefit. It doesn't tell me what I'm going to get out of it. Really, the whole thing sucks. Other than the word free, there's no benefit to it. This free 100-day super affiliate blueprint is, you know what you're getting. So if they open the email, they want that. So I have to work in the word blueprint somewhere, because I don't think they actually used blueprint in this email. It's like boot camp type stuff. So, but the free 100-day, like the 100-day thing is huge, and I don't even think they mentioned it till way down here. So, all right. Did you know that last month, 81% of active ClickFunnels affiliates made less than $200? Who cares? Sure, some extra cash every month is nice, but what if you had to feed your family? So that right there. Get rid of all of this, because it's, again, if I can say who cares, then they're not going to care. What if you had to feed your family with nothing but your affiliate commissions? That should end in a question mark. What if you needed to turn your hobby into a full-time career? I don't know what this means at all. So a few weeks ago, actually, the last sentence, what if you needed to turn your hobby into a full-time career? Here's a free 100-day blueprint showing you how to do just that. A few top super affiliates were asked how they turned their hobby into a full-time career. actual real life tested plans that work. Even if you have no email list, no connections, no tech experience, no social following. Get rid of all that. So they put together a cool event called the Affiliate Bootcamp. It's a free 4-day long I don't want interview in there because interviews to me sound boring. It's actually way better than an interview. That's I went through it. So this, I'm just gonna be making that whole thing the link bold, and my link is right here. So I like to do more than one link usually, unless I need them to read all of this first. In this case, I don't really, because it's a free offer. So I'll probably put it right here. Here's a free 100-day blueprint. Since that is, I always try to make the link, at least one of the links, almost exactly the same as what the subject line was, because if it got them to open the email, it'll get them to click a link too. Here's a free 100-day super affiliate blueprint. So this should capitalize because link. Okay. Again, gun to the head. I'm not going to go to the trouble of setting up sub IDs, stuff like that right now. I don't need to. The point is $300 a day in profit. If I'm advertising, that you know how much you spend, you know how much you make. I'm okay with that right now. Going forward, I could put sub IDs to tell like which link they clicked on. Cool thing about short.io is it automatically will pass over any parameters that are attached to this link. Right here, if I added a sub ID, it would pass that over to my affiliate link and fill that in automatically. You just have to make sure that the value for the parameter is exactly the same. I'm sorry, the parameter is exactly the same. So after this, I'll save it. I'll usually reread it to make sure that I'm not missing words because I always leave words out. And then obviously preview and test it, click each of the links, make sure that they do go to the right page for the right offer, preferably. And if it's good to go, then you can save and exit, and then we move on to the next one. So I can close Cloudflare because that looks like it worked. Proxy should be just turned off, DNS only. So I'm done with that one. Next, I'm going to move on. I'm going to get my link here set up for the 30 days summit, I think is what it's called. Paste. And we'll change this slug to 30 days dash summit. Save. I don't really need to copy it yet. I'm going to need to grab another email here. We'll get this one started. Another draft. And we'll get my subject line that I already have written from my text pad here, my text file. So from scratch, in quotes, to success in 30 days. Change this to 18. All right, now let's take a look at these emails. Again, it's a very similar summit to the affiliate one, but obviously definitely different. This is in 30 days. The other one was 100. So I like this one better because it shows like even if you have no list, all that stuff, all of the stuff that newbies have or think that they don't have, or don't have or think that they don't have. And paste, and get my formatting. Sign off line. What do in the last one? Just dashes. Now I can go back and copy my link. Let's read through this here. Actually, I'm going to put my link in here. So I already know I'm going to put it right there. Why is that one not working? Looks like it's working today. Aweber does that sometimes. I don't know why. A few months ago, legendary marketer friend. So in this one, I'm okay with leaving Russell stuff in there and mentioning what this is, because this is likely going to appeal to a different type of person anyways. I'm going to indent and italicize because it's a quote. Detailed action plan. Cool. So this one they kind of need to read. I can't really insert something. Actually, you know what? I can. I'm gonna copy it and put it right here. It's just one of those like blind links that some people will click if they just read it. Like, oh, it's free. Which really should be capitalized. And so, some people, that's all it takes. Others, they want to read everything they can before they click. So again, make sure these go to the right pages. And we're good to go. Save and exit. Now we can add these into the campaign. So go to campaigns. We'll open it up. And I'm going to add a wait action. So the welcome email goes out immediately. Then I want to wait 1 day and then send out a message. And I'm going to choose one of the two I just created. This one I had first. Select. Add another wait action for a day. And then choose my next one. Select. So now the last thing that I like to do is apply a tag to people who have finished the sequence and only send an email. When I'm sending my manual broadcast emails, I only want to send them to the people that are not in this sequence anymore. So not getting multiple emails from me. If I apply this tag immediately after this message is sent on the third day, I could end up sending this person 2 emails that day. So I usually will add another wait action for another day and then apply the tag. And my tag I usually always use is just ready for broadcasts. And hit enter to kind of save that tag in there. And then I'm good to go. Save and exit. Make sure that you change this from draft to activate. You've probably heard the story before if you've been in any of my recent email courses. I had a whole 30-day email sequence or email campaign in Aweber. It was for, it was a different niche, but I was getting traffic from email solo ads, and I spent like $2,000 to $3,000 on this email solo ad to hundreds of thousands of people, and just thinking like, okay, I'm just buying subscribers. I'm gonna, put them through this really good 30-day sequence to build up, a little bit of trust, because it wasn't in any kind of a marketing type niche. So I did it, spent the money. The people, I did get the subscribers, they were added to my list, but this was set to draft. They never got an email from me, not even the welcome email that was delivering the thing they opted in for. So I pretty much blew the relationship with that. So make sure you activate that before you move on. And really the last thing is to make sure you go through this yourself and actually opt in yourself. Make sure you're sent to the thank you page. Make sure you get the welcome email. Make sure the links in the welcome email work. And do all of that before you begin advertising. You don't want to set up an ad campaign the story I just told you, and waste money and not know for certain that these people are not getting your emails or getting what they opted in for. If people don't get what they opted in for, it's the easiest way on an ad network to get just banned. So you don't want to make that be an option. So the last thing, another thing, maybe not the last thing, is this right here. So that doesn't really look very nice, right? So I'm going to go ahead and change that. We'll click publishing, and we will call it, 11 unusual, dang it, what the heck it's called. Just open it up here. 11 unusual ways to earn internet income. So I'm just going to copy that. Go to publishing and paste it over top, but you need to put dashes in here, and you can't really capitalize it anyway, so. I'm going to copy this because we need to change it in another place too. This is fine as is. This is just for your reference. You don't need to change that. All right. So I'm going to open this now. So that looks a little bit better. And ClickFunnels will add numbers and stuff in there. If I changed this to make it just a little bit more unique, we'll just do like -X. And get rid of the numbers, and then -X is there. So, yeah. So what I would do is enter my name and email. just see if it works. Cool. Sent me to the thank you page. I'm just going to look at my phone here. Actually, I don't even know if I have it set up to where it's going to notify me in Aweber, but we will, well, I should get the email, so. Oh, there it comes. Just got the email. Cool. So, let me see if I can show it to you on my phone here. Possibly. Probably not going to be able to see it very well anyways, but that's it. So now we're on to traffic. So in the next lesson, I will be setting up my traffic or ad campaign on Twitter, and we will get this thing rolling. So we'll see you then.